is something that I have to tell you. I read you a letter I sent along. I got away, I can't call you. I got you and I'm on my way all day long. I want to be in Ireland for the summer. It'll be coming soon, I'm on my way. Just can't wait to hear the music and to see the crack roll down Galway. I'm keeping the best I know through the stormy winter. Walking hard, friends in my way. When the weather's clearing up now, it's getting better. I think to myself, counting down the days. Oh, I want to be in Ireland for the summer. It'll be coming soon, I'm on my way. I just can't wait to hear the music and to see the crack roll down Galway. I was sitting in a session with a kind of creamy fork on the way. And to see the useful union all the faces and being music and everything to say. All together again. I want to be in Ireland for the summer. It'll be coming soon, I'm on my way. Just can't wait to hear the music and to see the crack go down Galway. One more time. I want to be in Ireland for the summer. It'll be coming soon, I'm on my way. Just can't wait to hear the music and to see the stars go out. And to hear that music sound, I just want to be on holiday. Hurry! Hey!
Well, my goodness there, that was of course Matt Keane. And
I wonder do the viewers know who Matt Keane? Keane.
I think it's Keane up in the west of Ireland,
yeah.
but Matt Keane here. Matt, very special. He wants to be in summer in Ireland.
No. He wants to be in Carriganima for the summer.
Oh.
Because guess what?
Yes.
That man is on his way to Carriganima on Saturday night, the 8th of March.
My goodness.
So now,
and what a gentleman.
a brother of Dolores and Sean Kane, for people that don't know.
Indeed, and he is a total gentleman. We had the great privilege, William is on camera at the moment, and Sean, we had the great privilege of meeting Matt Keane above in the Salt Hill Hotel in Galway there a few months ago.
That's right,
and
yeah.
what a gentleman he is, and what a singer. But by the way, welcome to programme 228 with William editing this week, William Fitzgerald editing, and a very special guest. Sean, you must introduce us to this very special guest.
I suppose this is at enormous expense from Cork Music Station, one of the DJs.
Absolutely.
You know, you do choose
The
tonight.
one and
Breda Piggott. That's
only
Wednesday
Breda.
night. Oh.
Breda,
Yeah.
very welcome to LTV2.
Thank you very much.
Great.
This
Coming-
is the face behind the voice, by the way.
Absolutely. And not only that, but a direct connection also with the Canon O'Donovan Centre in Millstreet. Tell us more, first of all, about Canon O'Donovan Centre, Breda.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. There really is. The facilities are absolutely second to none. I usually drive. I drive and I wash the floor and I cook and I do whatever.
And you
But,
bring a great spirit.
do you
I do. I try that too. Yeah.
I've
And
been-
dance, even
been-
with walking sticks.
Right.
I've been on birthday occasions at the centre itself and also Christmas occasions. And Breda brings such amazing life to the wonderful, wonderful occasions. You're a great MC. Great
Thank
MC.
you, Sean. Thank
Let's
you.
just try it here now to kind of slightly different in front of the camera, but as if you
It
were
is.
opening your show on a Wednesday night. What do you say?
Welcome to everybody, and hopefully that I have people listening to Cork Music Station. And
You
sure,
even
it's-
have people listening in Australia
I
and
do.
America, all
I do,
over the
yeah.
place.
I have a cousin in New York that listens in, and I have my daughter in Germany, and I have my son-in-law and daughter-in-law, my two grandchildren in Australia.
Yeah, and they're
The
usually on their way to
Doyles, yeah.
school when you're on.
Yeah, and Sean usually, they listen in as well to Sean's programme, they love it. And he usually plays something very fast and lively to get them started in the morning
On
for
their
their
way to
road
school.
yeah.
And of course, your wonderful husband, Michael, is an amazing bagpipe player.
Yeah, I think he's going to actually
He's
be
been
leading
recruited.
the way for the
Oh,
St.
and
Patrick's
the parade
Day
in
parade in
Carrigan,
Carrigan,
which we're doing on the Sunday this year.
and that's the
Patrick's
18th
Day
of
is
March,
on
is
the
it?
Monday, which is the 17th, so we do it on the Sunday before the 16th.
Or
So
the 16th.
you're going ahead of St. Patrick's
It's
Day.
usually the Sunday after, so we say we do different this year. We got a Sunday before.
Tremendous.
And as we're on Carrigan, there's a big birthday party coming up there in a couple of weeks' time as well.
Oh, yes.
Because the boss was informing me, your boss,
My boss.
your
Yes.
boss.
All
What
the
boss?
DJs.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yes, yeah. Rita's a
There
bit
is, of
nervous
course,
here
yeah.
because the boss is actually on
Yeah.
camera at the moment. Yeah.
There'll be DJ Willie, DJ Breed, of course, DJ Sean,
Barry
there's
O'Halloran
Barry O'Halloran,
from Ballinhassig.
What about
Daly.
Pat Daly.
and T.T. Howard,
T.T.
of
Howard,
course,
exactly.
from Lakeville, and there's and
And Nigel.
Nigel, yeah.
So there's a big
Nigel is our
get-together.
newest member, yeah.
On Friday the 7th of February in the bar, so if anyone wants to come along, they're quite welcome.
Everyone is very
more
welcome.
this morning, welcome.
But in tonight's programme, of course, we have such a variety of music. When William is actually editing, we know we're going to have, well, we know for
We know how we're
certain,
finishing, yeah.
We know how we're finishing because Big Tom always ends our programme every time. But there's some other beautiful music, Sean.
There is something that I've been tipped off about, not by the editor, but by another member of the crew, that he found some footage of me somewhere.
Oh,
He did. That was the night down below in Coachford.
Coachford,
Absolutely.
I haven't seen this
Unfortunately,
yet
that
now.
night,
I haven't
you
seen
didn't
that.
win.
Yeah.
We
I
were
don't think I
all
didn't win.
shouting and roaring and everything.
There's some,
Second place,
There's
yeah.
a wonderful scene coming up when Brendan and Jerry will be talking. A very special scene there, but we'll say no more about that at the moment.
Keep it
We
secret.
will indeed. And the next thing, of course, we're going to go to the annual weigh-in in Cullen. So there's so
starting
much.
that again this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, at this
And
particular
before
point...
we go,
Oh, yes.
last Sunday night, Millstreet Country Park.
Oh, absolutely tremendous.
It looked
Fantastic.
massive.
Yeah, yeah. Very colourful.
Very colourful.
Very
I
colourful.
don't think Derry was too impressed about this idea of a crematorium.
Right. Well, all the different suggestions were being made during the programme itself, but certainly from the point of view of colour and promotion, it was very, very colourful.
Looked very well anyway.
Yeah,
Did you
absolutely.
see
And there's
Breda?
loads of pictures on the
That's right,
website,
yeah.
on Sean's website.
Well, actually, we
website.
took a whole series of pictures on that day, which was the 25th of August 2013, when they were actually filming part of that documentary itself. So that's actually what appears there, you know, because there was a great variety on the day itself. But at this particular point, we know that Eiley is waiting in the wings for her
Regional
news.
Here
So
we go.
it's over to Eiley
Eiley.
for Eiley's regional news.
Dis mar éh go leir carda and welcome to LTV2 News. Our weekly lotto draw was held at the Wallace Arms Hotel on Sunday night. Numbers drawn were 11, 20, 22 and 31 and the jackpot was not won. Jackpot for next week is 7,200 and the draw will be at Terence Bar on Sunday night. The stage is set at the Green Glens for the annual machinery show, which will run this week, Wednesday the 22nd and Thursday the 23rd. Exhibits come from all parts of the country every year and it can be all seen in the comfort of the Green Glens. And every day it will go from 12 noon until 10 o'clock at night. At the recent monthly meeting of the Community Council, it was revealed that lots of people, both at home and far away, are looking for a return of our lovely parish magazine, Clara News, which closed in 2013 after almost 40 years. The chairman of the Community Council is asking all those who would be interested in its revival to attend the next meeting of the Community Council, which will be early in February. At the same meeting, Mairead's report on the AstroTurf was very positive and it's enjoying great support. However, it's not fully paid for yet and various fundraising efforts are being discussed. A decision will be made on a final one at the February meeting. Community Council would like to thank all those who supported their recent Churchgate collection. Defibrillators for public use are placed at 2 locations in the town. One is at the door of the Garda Barracks and the other is at the door of the Youth Centre. And please be reminded that the Youth Centre is available for many functions such as children's parties and so on. And the contact number there is 029 70322. Great praise was allotted to Jim Sheehan, who had the beautiful solar lighting system complete at the grotto in Liscahan in good time for Christmas, and it lights brightly there every night since. Table quiz at the Wallace Arms Hotel on January the 31st to raise funds for the 5th year students of the community school who are going as helpers to Lourdes at Easter with the IHCPT. The Marion players in Rathmore are all set for curtains up for their popular pantomime Robinson Crusoe. They open on Saturday night the 25th of January. They're on again on Wednesday the 29th, on Thursday the 30th and Sunday February the 2nd, starting each time at 8 o'clock. The number for inquiries there is 064 775 8526 and please give them your best support. In 2013, a written survey was made of all the inscriptions on the headstones in Drushan Cemetery, and they can now be assessed by googling historicgraves.ie. A fundraising dance in aid of cystic fibrosis will be held at the Riverside Hotel in Macroom on Saturday the 1st of February. Music by Michael Collins and it starts at 9:30. The AGM of our development group was held during the week and the hard-working committee was re-elected in block and they have a busy year ahead with so many events already listed. The intergenerational project Living Scenes has resumed at the community school in spite of the fact that they have no funding. Active retired people would be very welcome if they would like to join, and if you would like to join then you can ring the school at 029 70087. A notice here from Millstreet Athletic Club to say that new members over 18 are welcome. They resume their training on Wednesday the 29th of January at 7 o'clock and they also train on Sunday mornings at 9:45. And the contact number there is 087 261 7001. The Boeing swim, which was deferred so many times over the past number of weeks due to flooding, will go ahead, rain or shine, on Saturday the 25th of January at 12:30 sharp, and the proceeds go to Cork Mental Health. The Glen Theatre will stage a gala concert by Donald Clancy, son of the famous Liam, on Saturday night, January the 25th at 8:30, and the contact number there to book tickets is 029 56239. A note here from Unad Cortula in Ballavoona to say that they are having a concert with the renowned Julie Feeney on Friday the 5th of February, and the contact number there to book tickets is 026 45733. Well done to all at the beautiful country park on their fine presentation on RTE television on Sunday night, and we wish all concerned every success for the future. And well done to all at LTV1 and 2 on the fine variety of entertainment that they presented last week. More of the same coming up this week. And people are asked to do all in their power to tune in to this fine rural entertainment. A sum of money was found in Millstreet town, and inquiries can be made at the parish office, and the number there is 70043. Millstreet community singers meet every Thursday night at the parish centre, and all are welcome. The fundraising way in continues in Cullen every Monday night, aerobics and music every time, and the proceeds go to their Special Needs Association. I wish you a card, that's all from me, and I hand you over to the rest of the programme.
Well, Mary, what do you think of that?
Loads of news again from Miley this week.
Loads of news from Miley.
But I think that there'll be a big talking point after this next piece.
I think so. Could you think we could do?
I think we'll have to do something. We have a very special piece coming up. Our very own Sean Murphy from the Bachelor Festival last year out in
Coachford.
He didn't win though. He was only runner-up.
Yeah, but I suppose we could try and make a singer out of him.
We want to give him get someone to give him a few lessons first. What do you think?
I suppose, yeah, we'll look for someone else.
If he makes the cup, we might enter him to the Voice of Ireland next year.
We'll try it anyway, or maybe in Clonal too.
Yeah, so let us know what you think. See, will he make it?
If we could get a mentor for him, any one of the bands would.
Anyone at all, someone
Yeah.
would surely take him on.
Yeah.
Someone, we'll see. Have a look
we'll have one
and
go
see
at
what
it.
you think.
Are you ready, lads? So together now, all together we want to get this called Rocking and Rolling. Was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the bed, in the mold, cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in the mold, cotton fields back home. And when those cotton balls get rotten, they don't take very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. A little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle, in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. Balls get rotten, they don't take very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. Whoa! It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. That's it from me in the big chipper. Jimmy, Charles, Murphy, and John, and of course the two wives, Connie and Tom. Yay!
Brendan, what did you think of that attempt at singing
Well,
Cotton Fields?
it was an attempt anyway, sure, we can't say no more.
Do you think he'll win?
Well, he didn't win that night anyway.
There's a voice of the Glen coming up right now. Could we send him in for it?
We can try.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. Second is no good, I must come first.
Oh yeah.
You
And
understand?
you see when he's after getting into being second now.
Oh, it's had like the bad dog.
It is fierce have to come out of it.
That's it. Like. Yeah, but we'll give him a chance finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like he might. Do you know, some night now that nobody else will turn up or something. Do you know?
Something like that, yeah. We could arrange that.
Yeah. He might win. All right.
Yeah. Any other thing after the week?
No, but I just want to ask you, what do you think of the driverless car?
Oh, it was bound to come at that. That's that. I'd say 25 years ago over in Stansted in England, I see a driverless train. The train going around there in Stansted, the runaway they call it.
Yeah.
Well, no driver had to pick you up people and leave you off people the same as if there was 10 drivers in it.
And how would they know if there was someone got to be picked up?
Yeah, they did know. They didn't pass anyone that wanted to get on, and they didn't take anyone that wanted to get off it, only where they wanted. That's 25 years ago. Why wouldn't the driverless car come in like?
Well, there's no need of drivers anymore as long as it gets approved.
There's a lot of men who they were only sitting in it.
To be a right good job for a bad driver.
Oh,
all
to
right.
be right shot to do anyway.
Yeah.
They drive.
Yeah.
They'll do a lot for the job. So. that a car fellas testing the L drivers and this and that, there'll be a lot more jobs and that'll come over. And that'll come over.
There's no more needed drivers.
There'll be no,
There'll be no more needed people sold, you know.
there are, I'm sure that's what it's all coming to anyway.
I said, yeah, probably there'll be no jobs in the world. I suppose. Minding children, I suppose, will be about the only thing that'll be left now.
They'll have something to do that
Yeah.
too. Who come onto the chair and them there. Be that. That's that.
So tonight, anyway, we're doing a bit of, are we going to the seaside?
Well, tonight we're going back about 19 years, I think. We're going back 19 years because this is a special request from several people to see this big whale that came into Belly High 19 years ago.
That's 19 years, yeah.
And died there.
Yeah.
And that's that. But before we go to the seaside, Renty, I must talk about the Boeing swim that's happening next Saturday morning at half 12.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday morning at half 12, which very what they call it. It's for the North Cork Mental Health Association. Any money that will be collected to the North Cork will be spent.
Yeah.
So it's a very good set up.
And hopefully it will be a fine day.
It don't make a difference whether it is wet or dry, hail, rain or snow, there's something going to happen at the Boeing Saturday morning, so come.
Somebody's going to push in there.
There's going to be something.
Yeah.
There's going to be come to close on Saturday morning. So bring your money and bring your cards and the whole thing is going to...
Bring the money and the card, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that's that.
But we're both swimming.
Well, we'll send them space.
We'll wait the summertime to swim.
But money is the name of the game.
Yeah. So that's on Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, half 12.
Half 12. And you will be there.
I hope so.
Yeah. And Sean Redley will be there.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
But,
So we go over now to see the repeat version
repeat
of the whale that people wanted to see again.
Chile, right I can tell you.
Yeah. Why didn't you do that? Step, no. I didn't know. I did wrong way in. Do you want to go back again now?
Huh?
Maybe that can take hotel. Huh? Can't.
Well, my goodness there, that was amazing footage there, some 19 years ago, I believe about 19 years ago, taken there, of course, and filmed by Brendan Murphy there, and what great quality footage there that actually was seen there. And in fact, there's a very special seaside scenario next week, but more about that next week. We'll tell you more about that. But I'm delighted to be joined here in our Collins studios. Yeah, this is the headquarters of Cork Music Station, and we're here in our Collins studio tonight. We're really on tour, but another very special guest, the one and only Michael Pickett from Newmarket. Michael, welcome. My goodness, 'tis great having you here tonight, Michael. And earlier we met Michael's beautiful wife, of course, Breda, and of course Breda loves Cork Music Station.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Michael, tell us about your musical ability. What do you play?
Yeah, I play old pipes, bagpipes and the
Fantastic.
bodhrán, don't know.
My goodness.
How,
has that been...
yeah.
Oh, Michael he's very, very humble, because I must say you're absolutely terrific in them. When did the actual music interest emerge at all, Michael?
Yeah, gee, I suppose I was in a band for 14, 15 years.
Really?
Like,
What was the name of the band?
Newmarket Pipers Band.
Oh, the Newmarket
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Before they started even, like.
Really?
You know. So it was, we learned by ear. That's the way we learned.
Brilliant, brilliant.
So,
but it obviously wasn't your family.
Yeah, well,
But did it come from your mum's side or your dad's side?
I suppose my father's side really, like. When
Yeah.
my mother's side, they were good singers, right,
Yeah,
like, you know, but...
And clearly, Michael, you have mighty lungs, because
Yeah.
you should hear Michael playing the bagpipes. It takes a lot of lung control, doesn't it?
You want a bit of wind out, right? For,
Absolutely, yeah. And of course, the great rhythm. You have great rhythm in the bodhrán. The minute Michael starts off with the bodhrán, you bring great rhythm. There, you have a great interest in percussion also.
Yeah.
So, how big a tradition has there been in music in Newmarket?
It is big there. Scully's bad there now, they're all traditional, like.
Would you be into the traditional yourself?
Oh yeah, I like the traditional.
Yeah.
Timmy Connors and all.
Oh yeah. And is it every week that they meet in Newmarket?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
it really is a great centre of excellence for music, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
They come from far and wide there.
Oh, everywhere. Every part of the globes.
My goodness,
you know,
yeah.
That's okay.
Has the Newmarket Pipe Band been in existence for long?
Oh, gee, they are back here a good bit.
Quite a long many years. Yeah.
The year now I couldn't think to write.
Right, 60 years, my goodness, we've breathed there in the background telling us 60. My goodness, that's fantastic altogether. It's a great tradition altogether. Another aspect, of course, Breda's huge interest in country and western music. It's no wonder she is so popular on Cork Music Station. Tell, country and western, you have a great interest, Michael?
Yeah, I like that too, yeah. I like all kinds of music, you know.
Tremendous, yeah. Is there any particular favourite artist at the moment now in country and western?
Just, I suppose, to think of, you know,
There's a whole range,
yeah,
whole range.
you know.
Big Tom and all the different,
There's
There's
a lot of new fellas coming up now.
Nathan
girls
Carter and
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, we're delighted that you came to our studio here tonight, and especially when we're on tour. And you notice the man on camera at the moment is Mr. Sean Murphy. What did you think of Sean singing earlier?
He was pretty good.
Absolutely.
He might come first the next time.
Would it be Glortira?
Yeah.
So there we are.
Hopefully.
We see him smiling there at the moment. Yeah. Well, now I must say thank you so much, Michael, coming from that lovely part of Newmarket called Priory Park. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Priory Park.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that Breda and Michael and family, they give a royal welcome when you go to Priory Park. So, Michael, long may you continue with some mighty music there. And of course, we'll be seeing you in the Corriginima. Apparently, you're going to be the person leading the parade.
We'll try in, yeah.
My goodness, that'll be very special itself. So now, at this particular point, we are in fact, because we're here in Cullen tonight, it's because of the fact that the annual Weigh-In sponsored weight loss programme begins tonight here in Cullen. Or began this tonight. We're actually recording, of course, on a Monday night, and we're actually going to be going up to the Cullen Community Centre very shortly, and we're also going to witness the presentation of cheques from the Cullen and District Special Needs Association to the many different organisations who benefit from the different activities that the association is involved in. So now, let us go right up now with William on camera to Cullen Community Centre and experience what is now the 29th year of this very special and very popular event in Cullen. Well, we're here in Cullen Community Centre, and they're just about to do the special annual presentations here at the Cullen and District Special Needs Association. So let's join that very special presentation ceremony just now.
Okay, so I'd just like to welcome everyone here tonight for our weigh-in, our annual weigh-in. And it's great to see new faces and some old faces as well. And our big job on a night like tonight is to give out our cheques to some of the local places that we support from the weigh-in, all the sponsorship money we get from the weigh-in. So tonight we have Jerry Milan from Co.Cork in Mallow, and he's also going to take the cheque for Co.Cork in Cork. And we also have Mary Murphy from Co.Cork in Kanturk. Now we also have cheques for St. Joseph's in Charleville, but there's no one here for them tonight. Oh, there is? Okay, sorry. Welcome. And from Kerry Parents and Friends from the Old Man in Killarney and from the Father Carden Centre, but we got apologies from there, they couldn't make it. So I think we'll give out the cheques to start off with. So Mary and Jerry and Eamon. Call on Jerry and Mary and Eamon also, maybe just to say a few words about where the money goes and what all your hard work is for. So, Mary, do you want to start?
On behalf of Co Foundation in Kanturk, I would like to thank you sincerely for your generosity. We really appreciate it, especially today when funding is so difficult. And just to let you know where the money will go, we need some new curtains in our hostel this year, and we need a new kitchen. So we thank you very much. We appreciate it very much. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Noreen. Thank you, Myra, Dr. Casey, people of Cullen. You know, it's a great pleasure, as I've said to everybody around here, to be here tonight again to witness first of all, the fantastic hall, the lovely work you've done here. And I was advising Jerry Mulkey on my way back. Jerry, by the way, is with us about 45 years as a volunteer. And, you know, I was advising Jerry that this is just a unique place. And I always say it, you know, I always love to come back here because of the community spirit you've got here in Cullen is just unique. Lovely to see the beautiful job you've done in your hallway. You know, it's just an absolute credit to you. Obviously, a huge amount of community effort and community spirit went into this. And again, I know you'll enjoy it for years. I first of all, I suppose, need to apologise for our chief executive and chairperson. They meant to be here tonight, but unfortunately, due to other commitments, they are unavailable. So they're terribly sorry. I suppose about the money, most certainly, and we're in a time when I think people, rightly have an obligation to account for their money. And I'd like to hear Mary saying, about their developments in Co.Cork, and it's vitally important that we, as an organisation, will account for each and every euro that's brought forward, as in from here, and we're all aware of what's happening in the media nowadays. So, I can assure you that each and every euro that you will collect and that you have in these checks will be utilised very, very well. We actually plan to have a new gym, developed in the centre. It's possibly going to cost us about 40,000, but starting off with these massive contributions that you've given us over the years, we're more certainly really, really, truly and appreciate it. And I can assure you that each and every penny that you've done so much hard work together will be utilised very well in providing the service for the people that it so rightly should go to. So just to assure you of that, and to say really and truly that we are so thankful to be here again tonight, and to wish you well into the future. And it's I suppose I shouldn't leave the moment pass just to congratulate Sean Radley on his television appearance last night. Really enjoyed seeing Sean, and the district of Millstreet represented so well. So just with those, say thank you again to the people of Cullen, and thank you very much indeed. Thanks.
Thank you, Maura. Ladies and gentlemen of Cullen District Special Needs Association, I suppose on behalf of St. Joseph's Foundation, I just want to thank you very much for your contribution, not just tonight, but indeed for many years, and we're very grateful for it. Like the previous speakers, it's very challenging times for our organisation, indeed for all service providers, and we've been cut, indeed not unlike anyone else, up to 20% of our core funding in recent years. So I can assure you every euro will go to where it's needed. We've particular need, I suppose, in respite care and preschool facilitation and home support, and these are areas where families who are just coming to terms with having a special needs child in the family, and they're the people that have been hit the hardest and probably need the most support. So I can assure you your money will go to a good cause. And like Jerry, I wish you well, and the smell of paint is lovely here. The hall I've never seen it looking better, and thank you for your support, and that's it. Thank you.
I'm going to ask Dr. Casey to say a few words now, a bit of inspiration for keep you going over the next 10 weeks.
Thank you, Breda. Well, my words are very few. I don't know if this is working or not. Is it, Sean? I beg your pardon. I didn't realise that. Well, anyway, I'm coming late into the scene because I've started already, but this is our 29th year, is that right, Myra? Our 29th year of our way in. So hard to believe it. It seems every year I come, I say it can't be 12 months since I said these few words before, but the clock goes on very quickly, particularly as you move on a bit. You're all very, very welcome here tonight. Some people had to weigh in early because they had other commitments, so I left them off. But the rest of you, and some of you who have weighed in, you're all very, very welcome. I say the purpose of the weigh in, I often say it, I keep repeating it, and I could make a record of it. It's threefold. The first is lose weight, raise money, and have fun. And if you can do all three together, all the better for yourself. Enjoy yourself at any rate. Don't take it too seriously. I keep repeating that. Don't take it too seriously. If I say to people, okay, if you lose a lot of weight, that's fine, that's grand, everybody's delighted. Even if you just lose a few pounds, it's that much worth doing. And above all, enjoy it. And as I say, we'll be here every Monday night. Aerobics starting at 8 o'clock, isn't that right, Myra? The weigh-in, 8:30, and we'll have music and dance after that, while the weigh-in is going on. And I've said to some people, even if you don't fancy the music yourself, or if you have some of your friends who are not weighing in, if they would like to come for the music and the dance, everybody is very, very welcome. I'd like to make that very clear. You don't have to be involved in the weighing at all. If you know any of your friends, neighbours, that would like to come in for half an hour, or whatever it is, have a bit of a dance here, you're very, very welcome. We loved it, the more the merrier. We love to see the crowd here. So we'll be here every night until the 24th of March. 24th of March. So we wish you all the very best of luck indeed. Great to see you all here. I keep seeing a lot of the old faces, but lovely again to see some very new talent here tonight, shall I say. So the best of luck to you all. We'll get back onto the weighing scales again. And again, thank you very much.
Now, at this particular point, there's usually a group photograph, and then we continue with the weighing itself. William is on camera at this particular point, and now let's join the group photograph as here in Cullen Community Centre on this, the 20th of January 2014. Members of the Cullen and District Special Needs Association are in the background here, while further members are presenting cheques at this particular point. Well, the number is 32. Not exactly my age, a little bit more than that, but we're here for the moment of truth, and we meet with Dr. Pat Casey for this, the 29th time. Dr. Pat.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Sean. And I'll say this for you, you're a trier. You keep trying every year. And sometimes you succeed, but anyway, we'll hope for great things this year now. Great things.
So now, this is the moment. So we'll just have to take off the clothes. Exactly. So here we go. Right. Now, I leave that in your hand there.
I know, Sean.
The coat gets off first of all anyway. Right. And we check the shoes come off.
That's right.
Lovely. And anything else? Right, here goes.
The lid over the pocket.
Here goes.
Oh, Sean.
So I step up.
That's it. Step up to the
Here we
plate.
go. Right.
News is, I've seen you heavier, but you're 12 stone 4 pounds.
Right you are.
12 stone 4 pounds.
Right you are.
So now, what will we try and get off? Now, I'll be very gentle with you because you're a good friend of mine. Will we say 12 pounds?
12 pounds. So I'm to get off 12
You're
pounds.
to get off 12 pounds, yes.
Right you are.
Is that all?
So my role for the next 10
weeks.
So that will be more than £1 a week.
More than £1 a week, yes.
Right,
more than £1 a week.
Right. So I'll start on the
you'll have to do
walking.
You'll have to do something.
And
moving back from the table. Moving back from the table. So we'll watch the progress. It won't be as strenuous as this operation transformation. No, nothing like that at all. And
so we don't sensible eating and sensible exercise.
That's it, Sean. So we'll say 12 pounds.
12 pounds.
And we'll see how it goes.
There's the goal. And thank you very much, Dr. Pat, for inspiring all of us every year in such a wonderful manner. So there it is, £12 for the next 10 weeks. I suppose we better start straight away.
Absolutely. Well, no, not tonight. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's a cup of tea going up above.
And a chocolate biscuit.
Chocolate biscuit.
There we go. So back to the studio. This is one for Facebook.
Oh.
Oh, Willie, my God.
This is what page.
Well, my goodness, they're coming from Cullen Community Centre there. And how many pounds did he say? 12
Come on.
pounds.
Oh, you must lose 12.
Oh, and do you see, is there someone tempting it? Oh my goodness.
Well, now this doesn't look much like losing 12 pounds.
Sean.
Well, I think
that 12 pound might be
Mary,
Sean,
that's for Mary, that's for Eiley, and that's for our cameraman, Sean.
And as they always say, shall we stop next week?
Well, my goodness, look at the generosity of Ita and William here,
at the cuisine
here in
that's here
Cullen.
tonight.
So are we just getting a glass of water for you, Sean?
A glass of water, we'll check it out.
Glass of water there, please, will you?
Or could I begin tomorrow? Maybe.
Start tomorrow.
Well, no,
I'm
absolutely thrilled to be surrounded by two such beautiful ladies here. Eiley and Mary here. And my goodness, what a setting here we are for LTV2 tonight.
In the lap of luxury tonight. The lap
What
of
do you think
luxury.
of the singing tonight?
Well, the singing was special. The singing was really special.
You're being very kind there, Sean. With that
So
word.
great work anyway in Cullen at the
Oh
weigh-in
yes,
again.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you see all the checks that were
Oh,
presented
my
there tonight.
goodness,
Very
my
impressive
goodness.
altogether.
They do
Is
such
that the
great
proceeds
work.
from last year that they...
Yes,
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
and of course their vintage day will be happening in July again
As
this
always,
year, and
yeah.
there'll be a lot more about that as we proceed forward itself. But lots of wonderful music tonight in William's programme. And wasn't it great to have guests like Breda
Oh,
and
lovely.
Michael
That was lovely.
from
Great
Newmarket?
variety tonight.
Mightily
Great
so.
to get the news from Newmarket. To move
Absolute-
up country
yeah.
a bit.
So now people can place the face with the voice
With the lovely
on
music.
Cork Music
There you
Station
were.
there.
Yeah.
And so now, any other news, Mary?
No, I'd say not, Eiley. Are we ready to go to a bit more music?
I think we are.
I
Right.
think
We shouldn't delay on
Yeah.
going.
And next
Who is
week-
it this time, Mary?
Michael English.
Michael English. And
yeah.
before we go with Sean and Camera, in fact Sean will be editing next week. But we thank William Fitzgerald, for editing a wonderful, wonderful programme of programme 228 this week from LTV2 Millstreet, and LTV2 Millstreet based here in Cullen for this particular programme. So we're going over now, is it to Michael English?
Michael English now.
Michael English coming up. And of course,
I
at the-
imagine that's not the end of it though.
No,
I
no.
imagine Big Tom will show in somewhere.
It is Willie's programme,
Oh,
so...
it is when he's editing. So
And
when
so
he's
he's
not
Going out the same way it came
There
in.
is.
Absolutely.
Not we'll be fatter going out because we are all these things.
So the diet begins tomorrow.
I could begin this tomorrow.
Right. So
Michael
Eiley,
English.
from Eiley, from Mary, from Sean and Camera, from William as editor, from our very special guests, Breda and Michael, from our other wonderful guests there, always hugely popular, Brendan and Jory, right over there, and from the great generosity of Ita and all her very special people here in Cullen, we say good night to you all now.
Slán
And
is
Slán
Panacht,
is Panacht,
Dale
Dale Galair, and over now to Michael English.
Thank you very much. Let's see you dance to the last one of the song. Everybody, everybody. He couldn't move a mountain or pull down a big old tree. But my daddy became a mighty big man with a simple philosophy. Do what you do well. Do what you do well. Just give your love and all your heart and do what you do well. Well, he used to kiss my mother and hold her tenderly. Then he blew across the top of her head and he winked and said to me, everybody go. He said, do what you do well. Boy, do what you do well. Just give your love and all your heart and do what you do well. Well, he was a man of laughter, the tragedy came by. The tears ran free and sang to me, never be afraid to cry. Do what you do well, boy. Just do what you do well. Just give your love and all your heart and do what you do. All right, Jerry, here we go. Everybody, you want to see a dancer? Come on. Well, today I still remember, just like yesterday, a mighty big man with a mighty big heart and a mighty few words to say. And he said, do what you do well, boy. Do what you do Skid Row Joe or Superstar. You're going out the same way you came in. We are born into this world without a thing, and we leave it just as naked as we came. You may drive a coupe de ville on a mansion on a hill, nor mean nothing when St. Peter calls your name. Oh, you're going out the same way you came in. Someone will notify your next of kin. Some will weep and some will moan, some will spit upon your stone, but you're going out the same way you came in. Oh, the day you're out in all your fancy clothes, and they'll figure out just who and what you own. Then the lawyers line their nest, and your kinfolk gets the rest, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. Oh, you're going out the same way you came in. Makes no difference who you know or where you've been. Makes no difference who you are, Skid Row Joe or Superstar. You're going out the same way you came in. Oh, you're going out the same way you came in. Makes no difference who you know or where you've been. Makes no difference who you are, Skid Row Joe or Superstar. You're going out the same way you came in. Yeah, you're going out the same way